That person you can't forget? They were a lesson, not a destination. That life you planned? I have a better one. Trust the new path. That relationship that faded? I moved them so you could grow. That call you almost made? I stopped you. They're not the answer. That door that closed fast? I shut it before it hurt you. That person who left? I let them go so that better could come. That dream that feels dead? I'm not done. I'm just not finished with you yet. That silence you hate? I'm speaking, just not how you expected. That thing you almost settled for? I pulled it away. You deserve more. That pain that won't leave? I'm using it. Don't waste it. That weight that feels too long? I'm protecting you inside it. That no you keep hearing? I'm saving your yes for the right time. That version of you that's gone? I removed it. It was too small for where you're going. That empty season you're in? I cleared it out to fill it with something real. That chance you missed? You didn't miss it. It just wasn't it. And many times, the very thing God is removing is the very thing you keep trying to keep alive. Sometimes you think you are holding on to a relationship. But really, that relationship is holding on to you. What you call love may already be turning into a cage. You keep gripping it, trying to save it, trying to fix it, trying to force it to stay alive. But deep down, it is draining your peace. It is taking your joy, your sleep, your focus, and your strength. And the sad part is, while you are holding tightly to something God is trying to remove, you may be blocking the very thing He is trying to bring. Some connections are not meant to last forever. Some people were part of a season, not your whole story. And when God sees that a relationship can no longer serve your purpose, He will allow it to break, not to destroy you, but to free you. Because God cannot build a new future on a foundation that is already cracked. He will not build your calling on something that keeps pulling you away from peace, truth, and purpose. That is why heartbreak can feel so confusing. You are crying over what ended, while heaven is making room for what is coming. You are asking, why is this happening to me? But maybe the better question is, God, what are you clearing space for? Maybe this breakup is not the end of your story. Maybe it is the cleaning of the ground before new life grows. Sometimes we tie our worth to a person, to their attention, to their love, to their staying. But your worth was never meant to hang on someone who had to be forced to stay alive in your life. Your worth comes from God. And when God removes something, it does not always mean you lost. Sometimes it means He is protecting you from more pain, more confusion, and a future that was never meant for you. The Bible shows us that God is close to the brokenhearted. So even in the breakup, He is there. Even in the silence, He is there. Even in the tears, He is working. He is healing what hurt you, breaking what trapped you, and teaching you to let go of what no longer has life in it. So stop trading God's peace for constant anxiety. Stop building your heart around something that keeps falling apart. Let it go. Not because it meant nothing, but because God may be using this ending to lead you into freedom, healing, and a future that no longer has to be forced. And that is why you need to stop and ask yourself a deeper question. Why was I even there? Ask yourself, why was I even there? Sometimes we want someone so badly that we stop seeing things clearly. We ignore what was missing and skip over the signs that it was not going to work anyway. We call it love, but many times it is hope, fear, and attachment mixed together. But God is not about confusion. God gives peace. You also need to understand this. You may not really be missing them. You may be missing the The talks, the attention, the comfort, the closeness, the hope, the idea of having someone there. Sometimes it is not the person you miss most. It is how you felt when they were around. Healing starts when you stop focusing only on them and start looking at what is going on inside you. Take your pain to God. Let Him show you what is really hurting. The Bible says God is close to the brokenhearted. He sees your pain and He heals deeply. When a breakup happens, you are not only hurting because of that person, you are also hurting because of who you thought you would become with them. That is why it hurts so much. It was not just feelings. It became part of your identity. For a long time, it was not just me, it was us. So when they leave, it feels like you lost part of yourself. But sometimes God allows that to happen so you can find yourself again in Him, not in them. What felt like losing them may actually be God bringing you back to yourself and closer to Him.